My name is Bruce, and this is my son David.
Hello.
And have we got a Halloween costume for you? This video is the making of Rex Mortis 2.0. A couple of my YouTube folks wanted some detailed information on how to construct their own Rex Mortis. And of course I'd rather you buy this one than make your own, but out of courtesy I'm going to show you all the details, the advantages, features, benefits, and everything else like that. Basically consists of three parts. The first part are the Marshalltown Skywalker 2.1 drywall stilts. These are the highest quality professional drywall stilts you can buy, and they're $300 and some, which is, when I put this costume on eBay probably in September, I'll start the bidding at my cost on the drywall stilts, because these are very good quality. These are actually made out of magnesium, very lightweight. The 2.1 version features these composite foot pedals instead of solid cast aluminum pedals. The rest of the frame, as you can see, is very simple and lightweight, very strong magnesium alloy. Compare these to the cheap ones on eBay for like $100. They're all solid aluminum. They've got a heavy framework, and they're about twice as heavy as these are. So these are a pleasure to wear. These also have, well, David, why don't you hop up on the trunk and demonstrate? You have to get sit on something high so that you can stand up after you put them on. But these have, instead of straps and double buckles and all that stuff you have to deal with, these have bindings like you have on ski boots, snow skis. You can put them on very quickly, and they're a lot more secure. Now when you stand up, you'll want to tighten these down after you stand up, so your calf muscles are more comfortable. But put them on as tight as you can. Now I want to start this video by I talked to my team of crack lawyers, or crackpot lawyers, and they said I had to give you a bunch of warnings about this costume. This is a very dangerous costume. It not only involves a terrible fall risk. If you fall on these drywall stilts, you could be maimed for life. This costume also involves the use of laser lights and electricity, all of which are very dangerous. You got everything on nice and tight. The tighter you make them, the more confident you'll feel. And count on at least a week, maybe 2 weeks of practicing walking around on the drywall stilts to get your confidence. This is only the second time you've had these on, isn't it?
Yep.
But the more you wear them, the more confidence you'll have, and the stronger you'll be able to build up your thigh muscles and your knee muscles, which is important. Alright, look at how tall you are. This garage door is 7 feet tall. You're already 7'10", something like that. And the costume goes another 1.5 feet taller than you are. So, alright. You can go ahead and take those off. I'll point out the three parts to this costume. That was the first part. So you put the drywall stilts on first, then you put on this costume. This is the body of Rex Mortis 2.0. And it includes articulated, gory rubber hands. These are huge paws, by the way. This time, instead of making the framework out of yellow pine, which was a lot heavier, this one's a lot lighter weight. I made it out of PVC. It's adjustable. You can adjust these shoulder brackets to fit your neck and your shoulders and your chest. The basic framework is made out of PVC pipe, elbows and T's and so on and so forth. This is actually a threaded connection, which makes this part movable, which is really nice. And then I added EPDM rubber pipe insulation for comfort. So when you show up at your gig at the haunted house, or you show up at your Halloween party or convention or contest, this is only going to take you about 2 minutes to suit it up. Everything will fit in the back seat of your car. You put the drywall stilts against the trunk so you can sit on the trunk and put those on. Then you walk around here. You grab this thing and throw it over your neck and shake out your dress. And then you put on part number 3, which is the head. Go ahead and take that out of there. This is a styrofoam, this is a styrofoam prop that I got at Andy Dallas's Magic Shop and Halloween Costume Shop on University Avenue in Champaign, Illinois. Dallas and Company. Have to give them that plug. I got this for, I think it was like 50 bucks, but it's real lightweight. Then it's not a mask, it's a Halloween prop. So I got inside and I mounted 2 green laser pointers with the starburst feature, and you can just see the very tips of them shining through here. They are mounted permanently inside the head of the monster with heavy gauge wire and urethane foam. I got this netting from Joann Fabrics, and I doubled it up and I doubled it up and I doubled it up again until I made it virtually impossible to see your face. But if I point the camera through there, you can see, when you're looking from the inside out, you can see all around very clearly, relatively clearly with your eyes. This isn't doing a very good job. Even in the dark you can see. So then I used hot melt glue and glued this adjustable hard hat for safety instead of a bicycle helmet, and on the straps under your chin was very uncomfortable, so this one just clamps down tight on your head and you can wear it very comfortably for hours. Since the lasers are battery powered, I rewired them, and I wired them in series, and I attached this external battery pack so you can change batteries in it. Otherwise you wouldn't be able to get inside the head and change the batteries. The lasers will last, I think they were rated at 20,000 hours or something. They are diode lasers, and it's got an on-off switch. You can turn on the eyes. Whoa! These are green laser eyes, and this is we're in broad daylight, but in the dark of night, this is actually very scary. And shine the 1,000 points of light on the garage door there. I don't know if you can see that. It's like looking at the universe. But that's very scary. Point it over there once. Now if this will pick it up. Just pick up the... Now we go inside where it's a little darker. Now you got an idea maybe. Oh yeah, that picks it up in my messy garage. Yeah, there you go. That's shining on a black piece of plywood. That's the far wall of the garage. It's all over the ceiling. So this will also help you see where you're going at night. If you're at a haunted house out in the dark, you can see where you're going, and it scares the living daylights out of people. There we go, that's a good shot of it. So those are the 3 parts for Rex Mortis 2.0. Lighter weight, more comfortable to wear, easier to use, green laser eyes. And now we're going to do, be sure to watch the other video, the wearing of Rex Mortis 2.0.